Jase, meet James Sicily, captain of the Hawks.
James.
Now, what was I telling you about Hawthorn?
Well, we were just saying, I think it's your year.
Oh, right.
Is that bad? Jinx is a terrible.
How did they go last year?
Mate, you guys were flying towards the end of last year. Made a semi-final.
Yeah, we did.
Shut the bed
So is this
after
the guy
that?
that knows nothing about football that you brought along?
That's it, yeah.
I'm in the room, guys. I'm here. A serious question. When you're the captain,
Yeah.
do you get a better parking spot at the club? Like, what perks come with being the captain?
No, well, I only just got a better parking spot because I became a life member at the club. So, I waited 12 years to park underground, and I've finally got 1A underground.
Yeah, on a rainy day, do you just look at the other boys as you're driving in underground?
Yeah, I
have
do.
fun out there, guys.
And usually when we leave, we all leave at similar times, and I get to press basement, and they all press
time it.
ground, and they all get out, and I say, "See you, boys."
All right, now footy. In all seriousness, you guys were flying at the end of last season. Does that add pressure going into this year?
Oh, yeah, it does, but it's exciting, We want to be a part of big games, and we want to be there on the last day in September, and that's the biggest occasion and the biggest amount of pressure. So, yeah, being back on Broadway and living up to expectations is just a part of high performance, and excited by it.
If you like being a part of things, I've got a bet with Mate Syndicate going.
Oh,
Are they allowed to stand on louder
no.
Gotcha.
Cool, you Jets.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Does the Wizard love it?
He loves it, man.
He loves it.
He loves it.
It seems as though he just sort of the head's just sort of getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
is that a bad thing?
I've got a few of those guys.
Bigger hat.
I've got a few of those guys down forward, those peacock sort of personalities. So, I mean, they'll play well. They'll play well on the Fridays and the Saturday nights. Those sort of blokes.
If they did a doco or a biopic on the club, who would you want to play you?
Play
Which
me.
actor? Yeah, which actor?
Which actor? It's like dude's name from Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin or something.
You do look a bit like Macaulay Culkin.
Someone like that.
He actually does.
He does.
Some ugly blonde dude.
Well, mate, good luck for the season.
Thanks.
And
Good on you,
congrats
sis.
on the undercover part.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers.
Lockie Neal, welcome to Nova Melbourne. We know you're
Thank you.
a part of the Nova family.
Yes, yeah, love my Nova guys over in Brizzy.
Lockie, 8 minutes into the grand final, did you know you had it?
Nah, we were losing 8 minutes into the grand. I think we were 2 goals down.
Okay, I should have went with 15 minutes then.
No, we weren't fully ahead like by a fair bit until maybe like the 20-minute mark of the second quarter. So, I didn't know till maybe around 3/4 time.
And then you know you got it.
I think we were 70 points up. If we had lost that, it would have been. I probably would have retired.
The term's not hard, but do you find then you're just going to enjoy the fourth quarter?
Yeah, 100%. We were trying to keep a lid on it a little bit at 3/4 time. You could sort of sense in everyone's eyes that everyone wanted to smile and sort of get happy, but we tried to
The
play it
coach wouldn't
down.
let you run out the fourth quarter with a beer in hand?
Nah.
Right.
Well, I think Harris tried to grab one at one stage halfway through the last quarter, but
Did he?
nah. He high-fived someone there in the crowd or something, so carrying on a bit. But it was pretty fun the last quarter.
It's a good hangover to have, right? Waking up the morning after a grand final.
I was feeling pretty bad.
I saw you. You were right. You were hoeing into a bloody barbecue sausage, I think, when I saw you.
No, it's the way you want to wake up with a hangover if you're going to have one. So,
How does it work with the
cool.
trophy? Is it like an adopted child? Do you each get a week on, week off?
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a roster that was online, so you had to book it out for a certain period of time.
Like a Hertz rent-a-car?
Yeah, you had to book it out online, and then you got it for a couple of days or whatever.
What'd you do
booked
with
out
it during your week?
Well, I kind of stole it straight away.
That's my boy.
And had it early on, and it was just sitting in my bedroom for maybe 3 or 4 nights, which was pretty cool. Until someone called me and said, "Have you got the cup?" So I had
According
to
the online booking system. Now, I remember when I think Mason Cox bought the trophy after the Pies one.
He did.
And it stank.
Yeah, there's a bit going on.
Mate, it
in
didn't
I think
smell
they
good.
washed ours heaps. So
Yeah,
because obviously after the first couple of days, there's a fair bit of beer and whatever else put in there and drunk out of it. So the club were onto it. They washed it. It never really got that.
Now, how does coming off a grand final? Do you almost have to change your mindset and go, "This is a different year"? Don't look back. Starting at the bottom.
100%. We spoke about that basically day one, and then still had sort of functions and things where the cup was there and whatnot, and then we spoke about it post Christmas. We sort of put that behind us now, and that was last year, and we move on to this year, and we know the last couple of premiers haven't been able to make finals the next year, so that's a challenge for us and one that we're looking forward to, though. We can't wait for it.
Hey, you know how you're only up the road from the Suns, right? The Lions have got a good team song.
Yeah.
Do you ever cross paths with the Suns players and go,
It's a bit
sorry
pov.
about your song?
With their song.
Fight.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was actually going to say, I don't actually know the words to
They're the only ones I know.
the song. But no, I don't say that to them.
It's a healthy rivalry, though.
I like their new jumpers, though.
They're pink jumpers.
I like the one that Noah's got on today. I think they've upgraded with their jumper. Wasn't sure about it at first, but I like it now. It's a good look.
See, the Hawthorn captain really threw me because it's got
James
Tasmania
Sicily?
written on the jumper.
Oh, you thought he was from Tasmania?
I thought the Tassie team had
the Tassie
started.
Hawks.
Yeah, I thought they've started.
Well, he's smart, James. He's got the long sleeve on. It's actually
I know,
cold out
everyone's
here.
shaking, mate.
It's freezing in here.
You know you're
out
playing
here.
winter.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're usually running around. We're not just standing around in our jerseys usually. Unless you're the sub, then you've got to sit there. That'd be cold.
See, if I was the captain and I won the grand final, I'll be honest, I'd be going out in the valley dressed in that.
Well, I didn't take
With
my
the middle
jumper
around
off
it.
for a while. So
Yeah, good.
For a couple of days, but
Where do you keep the grand final medal?
oh, that's a good question.
Oh, no,
Where
you
is
haven't lost it, have
No,
you?
I haven't
Is it a
lost it. I
cashies?
think it's just in my bedside drawer at the moment.
Yeah, right.
I shouldn't say that.
No,
Someone's going to break in and
You'll be
take
right.
it from me. But
Well, mate, good luck for this season.
thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Give him a cuddle, Clint. He looks cold.
Come on, mate. Come on. Here he is.
All right, now look, I'm only here
The
just
man.
to keep Clint
The
away.
myth,
He's
the
a bit too
legend.
full on.
Yeah.
Max Gorn.
Yeah.
You're a tall bugger, aren't you?
I am, which isn't helping, and we're sort of going like that all
He's
day.
massive.
I've got to be careful when Clint texts me a bit way too much.
I'm not a nuffy, though, am I?
You're borderline.
Okay.
You're handy because you have family that work at the club.
Yes.
So, Max, you and I should have actually met last year at Gather Round. It was after the game.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Don't
Clint
tell
stood
this
up and
story.
he goes, guys, I'm going to get us into the dressing room. Follow me. And paraded us around the stadium.
Yeah.
And then we got
didn't
to...
get in.
No, they didn't
we
let him in.
we got stuck at the first gate.
They didn't let him in.
Do you know what happened?
Didn't have the right pass.
Christian
or-
Petrarca
He had every
said...
pass in the world, mate. They didn't
Christian
let him in.
Petrarca said, I've got your names on the door. Bring the guys down. And we got to the door. And we weren't going anywhere, were we?
Yeah, and Chuck wouldn't have had his phone on, trust me.
No, God,
He's
no.
a hard man to catch, Chuck.
Hey, speaking of which, is he on board this year? How is he?
What, with you guys or us?
No, with you guys.
Is he
'Cause
on board
last-
with you guys?
Last year he was throwing his toys. He's like, I'm not
No,
happy.
He's on board. The strong thing with Drac is internally he said he's loved the club the whole time. It's just externally it got mixed up a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How are you boys feeling for this year?
No, we're excited. We've been quiet for once. We've
Yeah,
sort
it's
of
been
just
nice.
been training.
That's a good point,
We've
actually.
been training.
Does that mess with you? Actually, that surely got to mess with your head when there's heaps of stories about the club, and even if it's like the track thing where it's it's misconstrued, and that would screw with the club.
Well, last year we had a bit going on, and then we were the opening game, we were the round zero opening game.
First
this
round.
year we got nothing going on. We're just training, and we're the last game of round one, so we're a long way away.
I tell you what is going on. New sponsor, which you're very excited
this
about.
Is sick.
Yeah, which
Lego.
one? We got two. Okay, Lego. Yep.
Mate,
The other one's good as well. Grilled's good as well.
Oh, just the best of
they're
both
both
worlds.
good.
You should switch back to Melbourne.
You get free. Oh no, the supporters base is too wanky for me.
No, that's great. You just got to indulge in it.
Now, do you get free Lego now for the kids?
I'd like to, but also I want it for myself.
Yeah.
I'd love to build some Lego. Yeah, are you a Lego builder?
Mate, massive Lego. I've still got all the Lego from when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'm keen to get involved in it. George doesn't have any right now, but
How old's George?
he's 3.
Yeah, mate, get him. Oh, Duplo. Get him on the do. Yeah,
It's 3. What's 3? 3's right about the age.
Like, matches.
We've got a
that sort of
1-year-old, so we've got to be careful around the 1-year-old. But
thing. Yeah.
What's the household like at the moment? Pretty busy.
Because
because
like mine,
he's
shit
not. He doesn't stop complaining about.
My
his
3-year-old's
he's
on the
got
no-fly
3.
list. We don't holiday.
my 1-year-old's on the don't talk to me list.
It's a nightmare. And then I go to work and deal with him and Lauren. I'm not sure what's worse.
Yeah, no, my 3-year-old are best friends. We're best friends. But my 1-year-old, yeah, he's tough work.
Should I tell him what my 3-year-old's just started doing? The
one ear in the
3-year-old's
window.
just developed a love for the word fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I take him out on the bike like you take George out.
Yep.
And then if we hit a red light and people are crossing in front of us,
He'll yell it out.
yeah,
Oh,
he'll
that's
tell them
great.
where to go.
Oh,
That's
that's-
not great. It is not great.
That's great. Who's at fault for that? You?
Well, it depends.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
real
that's
role
it.
model. Yeah, he
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
Mate, well, look, good luck for 2025.
Thank you.
And if he comes across
No,
a bit
just-
strong, just reach out, all right?
Yeah.
There's a win-win relationship.
What do they call it? An AVO.
To be fair, I think it's time I became number 1 ticket holder.
Who's the number 1 ticket holder down in Melbourne?
Hamish.
Oh no!
Hamish v. Clint.
I've got no chance.
Absolutely no
You've got a radio show in Melbourne, but Hamish had that for 20 years.
Yeah. Hamish has got everything, mate. He's got the empire.
He's got a club in New York, mate.
I reckon Hamish is getting in the dressing room.
The tan game's strong at
do
the
you reckon?
moment.
Yeah.
Hey, can we open with that? Patrick Cripps, Carlton Footy Club, Jase.
What did I just say about him? I said he looks lean.
He does look lean.
Compared to last time we spoke,
kept
when
the
it was
conversation.
after the Brownlow.
It was.
A couple of strepsils came in handy.
And tanned as well. Summer's been kind to you?
Mate, the weather's been good in Melbourne, hasn't
Yeah.
it? So we've got a pool in the backyard, so
Oh.
don't mind getting out there and getting the rig
You
out.
must live in Brighton where Jace lives.
Have you
where everyone's got a pool.
have you got
Right,
a tan
Jace?
mark on your chest from the Brownlow? Because I would be sunbaking topless just with the Brownlow out.
Which one?
Just like,
Only joking, mate. Only joking.
where
It's
is
a bit
it?
of banter.
Where is it at home? Do you have it on display?
Nah, mate. You keep that hidden. Just once you have a few beers, you might get it out to show for a few mates. But
Would it be a bit showy to put it on the front grille of the car? You know, like Mercedes used to have
rebadge the car.
Yeah, rebadge
I like
the car.
that. Yeah, it's not
doing that,
bad.
mate.
On the
But,
Hyundai.
Maybe in the pool room once the
Smart.
career's done, but we'll keep it hidden for now.
Now, look, Blues fans got pretty excited last year. It was looking good. How are we feeling about 2025?
I feel good. It's a new energy, new season. Obviously, you haven't lost yet, mate, so I'm really optimistic. It's like you do the work. We've had a good bunch of numbers on the track, so as we know, though, mate, it's a marathon. So you do the work now. You put yourself in position to start the year well, and then it's just you keep grinding. So,
Speaking of which, you've come back lean. Who's come back with a few
think
little
with
Christmas
Podge.
puddings under the belt?
The boys have been pretty good now. I sort of try to straighten them out end of the year to make sure you come back. The game's too hard now to come back fat. So
You should do like the biggest loser
Weigh in.
Bring AJ
Oh, yeah.
Rochester out and get them all on the scales.
yeah, no, it's pretty hard to come back overdone now. So you break down, but boys looking good, mate. So excited for the year.
Now, advantage with being the captain. I've spoken to a couple of other captains around here. What comes to being the captain of the Blues?
Perks. Captain Perks.
Better parking.
Nah, there's no
Do you
real
get to sit the
horror.
front end of the plane?
Yeah, you always get a bit of extra leg room.
Yeah, nice.
That's definitely A1, but it's not really. It's all about equilibrium these days, which I wouldn't mind bringing a bit of
Bring
horror.
back the old days,
yeah.
hey?
Yeah, first on the massage table.
Yes, absolutely.
Lygon
Yeah.
Street Gold Card, perhaps.
Yeah, we'll get down to Danini's a bit and have
Ooh,
a nice
shout out.
feed. So,
Well, that'll pay for the next one.
yeah, method to my madness there.
Any team you're fearing this year? Anyone that you really got? Well, actually, you know what? Just be honest with me. If you're going into a game, right, and say you're playing, let's say the Roos, right? You're playing North Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
And let's be honest, they haven't moved from the bottom.
Oh.
Going into
trying.
it, do you go, hey guys, do we just throw in 80% and not get injured this week?
Nah, you can't, mate. I'm telling you, you get wiped out if you do that.
Yeah, right.
Because it's pretty well documented. But we were down the bottom of the ladder for a long time, but you're still going every week with the hope and the thought that you can win. So the comp's that even. There's no one I fear. Because if you bring your best, we can beat anyone. But there's certain teams that are right up there that are going to be good games. Brisbane's always a good one. Pies are a good one. So they're the games you really enjoy playing against.
I don't know if it's just because last time we caught up, you were Hung Dog Millionaire, but he seems more focused out of any captain we've
You can
spoken
actually
today.
talk, that's
Yeah.
why.
Compared to when you sounded like Paddy and Silva.
Yeah, it's better to talk when you're not hung, mate. So, yeah.
Well, mate, good luck for the year ahead.
No worries, thanks, fellas.
you,
Good to chat again.
Toby Nankervis, Richmond Footy Club. This is Lauren's footy club.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Lauren Phillips.
Topes. Because I know there's an age thing at the moment at Richmond. A lot of the team's quite young. If we were to go out, how many of them would be allowed in the club? Like, are they all over 18?
Yeah, they're all over 18, luckily, but allowed in the club might be another hard one because a few of them are a fair way off in the way they dress and the way they probably carry themselves, so they've got a long way to go there, I think.
Do you feel like, so we've got some 22-year-olds on our team and stuff, makes me feel like I'm the dad.
Gen Z.
Do you feel like the dad of the club?
Yeah,
Sometimes
so
I pull your heads in, guys.
So I've turned 30 last year and I feel about 45 at the club at the moment.
Nothing wrong with 45.
I don't really get along with the social media side of things and all that, but they're great kids and brought so much energy, in all seriousness.
I was chatting with some of the other captains before. When you guys travel, you got to share a room?
No, we get our own room now.
Yeah.
luckily.
What do you mean
that's
now?
good.
Did you used to have to share?
Yeah, back in the day, you used to share a room, which is okay, but when you get your own room now, it's pretty cool.
Who's the one player on the team you wouldn't want to share with?
Well, Camden McIntosh snores, so I've had him on camp a couple of years ago and wasn't good.
Have you guys ever thought about throwing some coin in and getting him one of those machines?
I know, maybe he needs it.
What, the sleep apnea machine?
Maybe he needs it. But,
Hey, Nank, Lauren Phillips, she reckons she should be Richmond's #1 ticket holder. Have you ever seen her around the club?
No, I haven't actually.
What about a training?
I haven't seen her at training
game?
either. No game.
In the sheds
I haven't
afterwards?
seen her.
Of course, because Bobby Phillips is a life member of the Richmond
Oh, he
Footy
is
Club.
too.
Yeah.
Yes. No, she wants to be. Well, who's your #1 ticket holder at the moment?
It's a good question, Jase.
There's a vacancy.
That was great. Thanks, mate.
Okay, Jase. Zach Merritt from the Bombers. Now, Jase has some
sir.
work experience today. He's a rugby league boy, but
Right.
has dabbled recently in AFL.
They train in the hangar.
They do
Yeah.
train
I'm
there.
all over it.
I've got you out of the studio for the day.
Yep, out of the studio, down here pretending to be a journalist. Question. Well, I've got a couple of
Oh,
them.
here we go.
First things first. If the year's not going well and it starts getting towards the end of the season, do you try and just throw a few games and that way you get first draft pick? I don't know if anyone's thought of it.
It's
but
illegal,
a good
mate. You
plan.
can't do that.
No.
Who do you go for?
Just
NRL?
wink at me.
Who do you go for? Who do you go for?
Used to go for the Broncos and the Storm.
Broncos and the
Who
Storm.
are you working for now, footy-wise?
Oh, footy-wise?
Yeah.
I'm a Pies
No,
man.
I was asking NRL.
Oh,
What about
okay,
NRL?
right.
Yeah. I'm a Pies man.
All right.
Yeah,
Why?
like towards
Why
it, man of the people. I started with Melbourne. I realised their supporter base is too wanky for me.
A little bit silver spoon.
Yeah, so like,
No
obviously
throwing,
it's
throwing
against.
games. No throwing games.
Right, gotcha.
Nah.
But then, okay, and then on the flip side of that, pre-season, you do a couple of warm-up matches. Surely
Yeah.
you wouldn't be going 100% in case you injure yourself.
Yeah, I jump out of the way a little bit in pre-season matches. I think a few boys do. Just a little bit cautious. I don't
How
get
old are you?
injured.
You look 12. How old are you? You're bloody captain of the team.
I feel 12. I feel young. I think I'm the third oldest at the club now, which is weird.
Really?
That's how
What?
young we are.
Well, how many pre-seasons you done?
This is my 12th.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What, just start when you were 10, mate? Bloody hell. What face cream are you using?
Hopefully
That's
grow some
incredible.
hair soon.
Now, here's another one. We travelled to Gather Round last year, and it really threw me when I saw all the Carlton players get off, and they picked up their bags, they got on the bus together.
Yeah.
If you want some alone time, can you just pay for an Uber and get yourself to the hotel, or do you have to go on the team?
You got to get on the team, but I don't mind you thinking though. Might ask the coach that one.
Because you know sometimes
I'll always put
you're
my
just
headphones
like,
on with no
yeah,
music.
Yeah,
No
you know,
music,
sometimes
and
it's
Is
just
like,
there
talk to
an
him.
annoyance in the team?
Sorry,
in
I'm
the,
in the middle of
Yeah,
Mason.
sorry.
Mason Redmond
Right.
doesn't shut up. So yeah, that's a nice trick. I'm on that. I'll
I
take that one.
heard you guys share rooms when you travel.
Nah, we don't share it.
Oh, you don't?
Nah, we're one of those
Budget's-
teams.
Is that
budget's
because the
pretty good.
captain?
That's,
Or-
nah, that's all the players. Bombers obviously going pretty well financially.
Yeah, right. And then what if you
Single rooms.
shank and all of a sudden it's bunk beds and you stay?
I can't speak about other teams. I wear all the singles.
Well, good luck for the season, mate.
Thanks, mate. No, I appreciate
Hopefully
it.
you hold on to those single rooms.
yeah, cheers.
Well, that went well.
I thought it went great. Do you want a cuddle, Jack? You're right.
Well, the boys, to paint a picture, they're in their footy shorts, their jumpers, and they're freezing there.
Yeah, but you're playing winter.
Yeah, well, it does make sense, really, does it?
Like, mate, you should have wore the sleeve option.
Oh,
But then again, I wouldn't either if I had guns like this, eh?
Oh, stop it. Jack Steele, Jace Hawkins, Jack Steele.
Jack, I don't know if now's a good time to ask for a loan, but I heard 17 mil and stuff's getting thrown around at the club over there. What's going on? Can I have a bit of coin?
It's getting floated around, but yeah, like we trust as players, Gubby and Sauce, to try and get players to the club. Love to see it, but as players, all we can really do is worry about our job and play a good brand of footy that other players want to be a part of. So and attract them that way. So it's good to see the club are making moves.
Ambitious.
We're trying to get stuff done. So
See, that's a good attitude. I'd be storming into management going, well, look, if you're throwing offers out there like that, how about a bit of coin my
I
way?
need an upgrade. Who did I say you looked like this morning?
Superman.
Yeah,
Clark Kent.
I said you're
Do
a
you
bit-
get that a bit?
is that just because my last name's Steele?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what I was
yeah.
thinking. No,
Yeah.
you did.
I'll be honest, when he first put up the photos, I was like, nah, and then when we flicked through it, was like, yeah, there is a bit of Clark Kent to it.
Maybe a little bit, but I haven't had it too many times. So.
How are the Saints feeling for 2025?
Very good at the
Because
moment.
you guys had a great second half last year.
Yeah, we did. I think we won 5 out of our last 6, and maybe 3 finalists in that group. So yeah, we've had a good summer. We've had a few injuries recently, but we're going to be pretty available for round 1. And we had a good practice game against Carlton on the weekend where we had a lot of youth show some good signs. So we got some
Right.
depth.
Do you
too.
know why Jace knows that? Because
Don't.
last week we had Jack Sinclair in the studio, and he said, "You boys you tape it off towards the back end of last year."
way.
I'm dyslexic. I got the year muddled around. You know what I mean? Yeah. Screw the first half of the year.
Hey, good luck this year, Jack.
Yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate it.
Who am I? Am I Lauren then?
You haven't been introduced yet, Tom.
No worries.
Okay, so setting the scene, we're at AFL Captain's Day, and I've dragged over Melbourne's number one newsbreaker, Tom Morris from the Nine Network.
Hello, to chat Clint. With the number 2 AFL newsbreaker.
Well, you were talking.
Jase.
You were talking yourself up.
Yeah. Tom and I have been chatting, comparing notes.
Yeah.
Is there any captains that I need to be wary of? I asked Clint, but he didn't know half their names.
I heard about this actually.
Yeah.
West Coast is Liam Duggan and Oscar Allen.
I know now. So
Who's Freo?
what are the
Who's
big,
Freo?
what are the big
Who's
issues?
Freo,
It used to be Nat Fyfe once upon a time.
I didn't ask who it used to be. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, right.
What are the big issues?
So not actually Matthew Pavlich.
Okay, right.
What are the big issues that Jay should be tackling?
Jase, I think state of origin football is important.
Yep. Good call.
I think a night or day grand final is important.
Good call. Haven't got either of those.
I think
To a good start.
I think of utmost important though is you need to speak to Richmond and ask Toby Nankervis whether they're expecting to win the flag.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's important because they've got high ambitions this year. Nankervis. You call him the Nank.
Call him Nank.
Nank
Done.
the Tank.
Done.
Yeah.
Because they're a bit of a smoky this season.
Yeah, the Tigers are in the hunt. Yeah.
No, it's all young players. Nice stitch up,
We always
guys.
got him.
I've got
I'm a
West
bad
Coast.
liar.
Can I have the Ben Cousins Club contact? I'm going on holidays that way soon.
I'll leave that to Clint. Hello, Tommy. We're on air here. Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Is there any captains that are normally better than others?
Yeah,
Just a bit more
Darcy
warm.
Moore's very articulate.
he's
so you got to
very
get to him.
Pies, yep.
Very good.
I wouldn't be asking any silly questions to Connor Rosie. He's
From
very
St
slight.
Kilda?
No, from Port Adelaide.
Port Adelaide, yep.
He's very slight. Jack Steele's very friendly. So
I
you have
like
to chat to
Jack.
Jack Steele. Yeah.
No, St Kilda.
St Kilda.
I told you he looks a little bit like Clark Kent.
Oh, Superman.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
The other one, I think it's important you speak to Marcus Bontempelli and ask him about his contract. He's out of contract to Western Bulldogs.
Oh, yep.
He's out of contract. Is he going to stay at the Dogs? Is the question.
Do you think he will?
Yeah, I mean, look, with not many options. As
Got
someone that's
17 other
changed
options.
teams recently.
17 other options.
Hey, change is as good as a
Oh,
holiday,
we
Jase.
Bont, get out. That's what my advice would be, mate. The grass is so much greener on the other side.
I feel like I'm Lauren here. Clint, Jason, Lauren.
You're doing more work than her, that's for sure.
Tom, final question.
Yep.
What's Clint got on his suit? Because there's stains everywhere.
He was actually having an up and go in the office.
What do you eat?
Yeah, it just goes to show how much hard work I do in this
That's
suit.
right. He was in early today, Jase.
Oh, this is a good question.
Yep.
Do you guys have to travel on the team bus, or can you get an Uber if you just want some downtime?
What? As in us?
No, not you idiots. I meant the players.
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know the answer. That's why I should ask it today. I would imagine they've got an Uber account for the clubs.
You boys wear a lot of makeup, don't you? I've just noticed.
Maybe you should join us. Jase.
You guys look like you've been put on with a paint roller. I think I'll stick to radio.
That's right.
Tom, good luck.
Do you like our teeth?
Oh, no, mine are real.
So am I.
Oh, they're
Invisalign.
Take them out. Do they fully
they're
come
mine.
My dad had
They're
one
mine.
like that. Where they fully come out.
Channel 9 special.
Yeah, our boss is called Chompers, so that's a
Is
reason. for
TJ
that.
coming down?
No.
Is it because of the tennis?
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials. Nova.